Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's Down and Dirty. I'm not coming at you as a heavy equipment operator. I'm coming at you as a guidance counselor. We're going to talk about the fact that the higher education system is a little screwed up and I'm a little more than irritated about it. So let's get into it. So first of all, before I go any further, while I have everyone's attention, if you are a tradesperson, will you please comment down below what trade you are in? And I don't care if you're a plumber, electrician, you're in construction, iron workers, pipe fitters, anyone and everyone. If you're in a trade, please comment down below. Let us know what trade you're in. Let us know what your expected earnings are if I were to just jump in the field tomorrow as a new guy with no experience. And then can you give me a realistic expectation of what you can make in your area as a supervisor? I'm gonna come back to this in a second, but I wanted to tell everyone that before I lose your attention later in the video. So you guys, I'm relying on you to help me out on this one. Now let's get back into it. All right, so today's video is totally different. I didn't plan to make this video, but I've had a couple conversations that quite frankly have just pissed me off. And so I'm gonna make this video. You don't have to go to college to have a good career. I'm just gonna say it. And I know that rattles the community when I say that, because right now our system is geared to push you into the higher education system. Let me back up a little bit. So this video kind of came about from a couple conversations that I've had over the last couple of weeks, really since having the channel, but over the last couple of weeks I've had more and more high school guys get a hold of me asking about how viable it is getting into the skilled trades as a career path. And what's got me fired up is I've had multiple people tell me that even though they've expressed an interest into going into the skilled trades, their guidance counselor is absolutely pushing them to continue to go the college route. Along with parents, along with other people in their lives, everyone's treating the skilled trades as if it's some sort of a disappointment, as if it's some lesser career path. And that frankly pisses me off. That's a fucked up way to view this whole thing. Right now, you can go to college, and I'll tell you this because this is the route I went. You can go to college and you can spend conservatively $40,000. Realistically, these days, you're probably gonna spend about $60,000 to get a 4-year degree. And guess what? You're one of 8 billion people in the world that have a college degree. A bachelor's degree is the new high school diploma. That's reality. It doesn't separate you from the herd, it makes you one of the herd. If you want to separate yourself from the herd from a college standpoint these days, you're probably going to have to go for another 4 years and get your master's, or possibly even go for your doctorate. Just being straight with you. Like, that's the way the land is right now. Because of the fact for the past 20 plus years, the world has been pushing higher education over the trades. The trades are a great option. It is not an alternative because you can't cut it or hack it in college. In fact, that's why I designed one of the shirts that I have on my website. It's college for those who can't hack it in the skilled trades. Like, that's why I designed that shirt. I'm trying to flip that argument on its head because that's the reality of the situation. It has changed to where the skilled trades is where the money-making potential is. It's where there is a demand for employees. Trades across the board, whether you're a mechanic, plumber, electrician, pipe fitter, I mean, across the board, they are hurting for people because everyone has been pushed into the higher education system. We've somehow created this stigma in our country to where the trades are for people who can't hack it in the higher education system. And that's not true, it's a lie, and it really pisses me off that that has become the lie and the narrative that's being told to you guys who are coming out of high school. I'm gonna set it straight. So here's Brian, the alternative guidance counselor, coming at you saying, no, that's not true. The trades is a great career option. If you are interested in the trades, first of all, you need to know, obviously, it's gonna be hard work. We are the trades. We are craftsmen, we're journeymen. We hone our crafts on the job, and that requires physical labor. I mean, that's just the truth of the business. So you are physically going to work harder than you would in an office job. However, you can absolutely make really good money, and you can absolutely, here's the kicker, you can make it into supervisory roles without having a college degree. So I'm gonna kind of talk about construction for a second, specifically earth moving, because that's my background. You can absolutely become a foreman with no college degree, and you're probably gonna make around $80,000 to $100,000 a year, maybe a little more depending on the area you're in. You can absolutely become a superintendent without a college degree. Now you're probably talking $150,000 to $200,000 a year depending on the size of projects you're running. You could absolutely become a project manager. And if they do require a degree, it's going to be a degree in construction management, which is a 2-year program. You could easily take it at night after you're already in the industry and have experience. In fact, there's a somewhat decent chance that a company might sponsor you through that and help you with the tuition. No one tells you that. That's what pisses me off. No one tells you that when you're sitting with the guidance counselor talking about wanting to be on a shovel or wanting to run a machine. That should be talked about. So now let's talk about another industry, electricians. My old foreman at my dirt company was actually an electrical foreman. He's been in the electrical field for like 15 years and he's been in supervisory roles. At his last company, he was making, depending on the project, anywhere from $110,000 to $170,000 a year with no college degree. I don't know about you, but that's good money. His brother's a plumber. Journeyman plumber, worked in a supervisory role, anywhere from $90,000 to $130,000 a year. Not working overtime, like that's the best part. That wasn't even his brother, the $90,000 to $130,000. That's not working overtime. That's a regular 40-hour work week. That's good money. In fact, I would dare say, outside of doctors, lawyers, and crazy people that make ridiculous money, that's more money than your college graduate counterparts are going to make. And you don't have a college degree. This is a really viable career path for guys coming right out of high school. And it really frustrates me that so many people are trying to steer you into college. I do want to back up and I do want to say, this isn't something where you need to go attack a guidance counselor, you need to get after your parents. Traditionally, higher education has meant that you would earn more in life. I don't want you to go after these people thinking they don't have your best interest at heart. It's their intention to get you into the area that they think is best for you, but the landscape has changed. Quite frankly, the landscape has totally changed over the last probably 10 to 15 years. It is more possible to make good money now in the trades than it has ever been. And you can do it fast. It's totally dependent upon you and your work ethic. You're not, it's not some requirement that you go sit in this classroom for 10 hours a day and then do a load of homework to try to somehow get ahead and then go for a second degree because that's gonna set, no. It's totally dependent upon how much work you put into it. So I just wanna set the record straight. That's really what this video is about. And again, going back to the journeyman and the tradesmen watching this video, that's where I would really appreciate it if you guys would post down below and back me up on this, that I'm not just full of shit. I'm not blowing hot air. Like legitimately, if you want to go into the trades, don't let anyone steer you away from that. This is a great career path. There's great money and you don't have to have a freaking college education to make money and have a great career. So I'm going to end this here because I'm a little fired up on this topic, as you can tell, but it's something that I'm really passionate about. I get really frustrated when people steer you away from the trades and it's looked down on as the backup option. This is not a backup option career field. This is a primary career path for you. If you want to go into the trades, freaking get into the trades and know that you have a great career ahead of you. So that's it. We're gonna wrap it up before I swear anymore. I'm gonna get off my soapbox and we'll catch you guys on the next video.